Good morning.
Good morning, Prof. Good morning, Prof.
Enggak. Cuma 40 menit lagi ini anjir.
Wih, keren.
So,
Guys.
so we're gonna be live on YouTube, ya.
GG, terang yang masuk.
This watchboard, it's so so crazy, ya. Okay, so can we start now? I guess so, yeah. Okay, so this just gonna be brief, okay, very, very short, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Then, so this is on live on YouTube, live stream. And I gonna hopefully gonna make a video for to make it clear, yeah. And but so that you have something to do in the weekend. So that's what we do. So this the material you have to learn, okay. Okay, so regular expression. So this is what I told last time. So this is how the words gonna be formed. And with some mechanism, you're gonna decide which word are accepted according to language, and with word you don't accept. So for example, so you can just compare this just like dictionary, okay? So if you wanna know which word is for example, which word belong to the Indonesian word, then you look at the Kamus Besar Bahasa Indonesia and you search for that word. If that word exists there, then it is an Indonesian word, otherwise not. So this is a regular expression. So the empty is also regular expression. Yeah, empty set. So it is a notation for empty set. And this is the notation for empty word or empty. So we're gonna use, sometimes we're gonna use word or string. Yeah, so we're gonna go forth and so we're gonna interchanging using them. So this one is empty set, and this one is empty word or empty string. So this is also a regular expression. And if we have the alphabet, so this is the alphabet. Yeah. So just like in Indonesian language, you have 26 letters, yeah, 26 letters in the alphabet, but they are 26 letters, but different. So letters and symbol, they are different, yeah. So you have 26 letters, but they are actually 32, yeah, 52 symbols, plus the reading symbols, just like the dot, comma, a question mark, exclamation mark, and so on. Yeah. And so any symbol in that alphabet is also a regular expression. Yeah. And if you have a regular expression R1 and R2, so they are regular expression, then R1 dot R2 is also regular expression. Yeah. And if you have R1 and R2, they are regular expression, then R1 plus R2 is also regular expression. Okay. Then if R is regular expression, then R star, so we call that the Klein star. So that is, I guess that's, you read like this, Klein. I'm not so sure how to pronounce that. This is the name of a person, Klein star, yeah. Is also regular expression. And we're gonna have the bracket. So if R is regular expression, then something in the bracket of regular expression is also a regular expression. Okay. Then next, what are the language of regular expression? So language of regular expression. Yeah, so the language of, so empty is of course, it's empty set is also the language of that one. And the language of the empty string is the empty string. Yeah, so we're just gonna use that symbol. Yeah, and anything of the alphabet, the language of that one is just that language as a set. So we're gonna consider them as set. Yeah, himpunan. Now, so here come the real regular expression language. So R1 dot R2, so this is called concatenation or catenation. Yeah. So actually this concatenation, where some people prefer just to use catenation for that one. Yeah. So this is the language of R1 follow. So this is gonna be on YouTube. So you're gonna check on YouTube, yeah. So you don't have to take notes. You can just check it again on YouTube. So the language of R1 followed by the language of R2. And the language of R1 plus R2 is the language of R1 union with the language of R2. Yeah, so we're gonna take example. We're gonna see example later on, but for now, just look at that. Okay. Then, of course, the language of R in the bracket is just the bracket of that language. Yeah. And the language of R star is the language of R in the star. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna see example later on. Okay. Okay. Now example. So for example, what is the now? For example, the language of A dot B. Yeah. So this is just the language of A followed by the language of B. And it is just, by definition, the language of A is just, oh, sorry. Hang on. So the language of A, wait. So that is, yeah, because the language of A is just the followed by, now this one is called, just gonna write here. So if a set has only one element, then we're gonna call it singleton. Yeah, singleton. Single, yeah, from single and then ton, yeah, something like that. Now this is, so this followed by that one. So this is follow, yeah, so follow. Then this is actually the same as A, B. That's the set, yeah. And how about L of A plus B? So this is the language of A union with the language of B. And that is just because this one is just the same as that one. So this is A union with singleton B. Yeah. And it is just A comma B. Yeah. So the difference is here A followed by B, and here is A union B. Yeah, so that's the difference. Okay. Then next one is now for A. Now this one is simple, yeah. So that is just the union of the language of A, or not the union, but the bracket of language of A, which is this one, and then A, yeah, so that is something like that. And then now come the difficult one. This is the, so I'm just gonna erase this. Okay, just leave it. Oh, maybe just gonna. Okay, so A star, this is actually by definition is the empty string union with A, union with A square, union with A to the power 3, and so on. Yeah. So this is simply the set of alpha A, which is, yeah. So if you, so A is actually means A dot A. Yeah. And A square, A to the power 3 is A dot A dot A. Yeah. So that is A square, A to the power 3. And so here A square and then A to the power 3 and so on. Yeah. So formalize, you're gonna have the notation like this. So I know you not get used with this one, but hopefully you're gonna learn that. So this is to the infinity, where n start from 0 of A to the power n. Yeah. So A to the power 0, just gonna use A to the power 1 is A. A to the power 0 is empty. Okay. Oh, I guess I mistaken took the free one. It should be yeah. So we have to finish in 10 minutes. Actually, I have a professional one, professional Zoom, but I don't know why it is the. Well, anyway, we're just gonna finish in 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. For example, what is the language of A star plus A or plus B plus B dot C? This is according to our definition is A star union with B dot C. Yeah. Now the priority is the same as in the arithmetic. So the priority, this is the power. Yeah. And then the dot this is the multiplication. So you can just associate this with the power pangkat ya. And ini kali. And then the plus is the same as the addition. Yeah. So you have to break out this expression just like that. And then it is the same as we have that one. A star union with this one is, so we have to put bracket there, B, and then dot with the language of C. Okay, then we have the L A star union with, this one is we already have seen before. So it is the same as A or B, comma C. Yeah. And this one is we seen before, that is the same as the empty string A, B, sorry, A, A square, A to the power 3, and so on, union with B, comma C. And that is just the union, and you know how to do it. So that is empty string, A, B, C, A square, A to the power 3, and so on. So this is the language of A star plus BC. Yeah. Okay. Now one more example. So suppose that we have a different one. So that is, for example, A plus B, and then union C star. Yeah. What is the language of this one? Now the languages of this one is just L, A plus B, followed by L of C star. So that is concatenation, yeah, catenation. And then L of A union L of B. And we have to put the bracket here. L of C star. Okay. Now this one we've seen before. So that is the A comma B. So we have to derive actually, but that's the same as before. And then this catenation with the, this one is already seen before. So that is the lambda C, C square, C to the power 3, and so on. And that is now this one and that one first, because that concatenation. So this one is separate but that one. So the concatenation of this and that is now concatenation with empty string is that string itself. So it is the same as this one. Is just the same as that one. So we have A dot B dot empty, and then A dot C, A dot C square, A dot C to the power 3, and so on. And then B dot lambda, and then B dot C, B dot C square, B dot C to the power 3, and so on. So that is the set. And it is just the same as, because this one is the same as this one here. The same. And so that is just A. And then so AC square, AC to the power 3, and so on. And then B, yeah, that's the same as above. And then BC, and then BC square, BC to the power 3, and so on. Yeah. Yeah, so that is actually, so that is not so difficult, yeah. I hope you understand this. Okay. Now, any question? You have to unmute, yeah, unmute if you want to ask.